Yes, so we wanted to represent a lot of different countries, and we put the name together. My wife and I, we started the club together, and it's Afrimeripean. That stands for people from, that are Africans, Americans, and also Europeans, but also including people here in Northern Ireland also. So we just wanted to bring, and also our symbol right here, which stands for unity and diversity. So it doesn't matter your race, your culture, or religion. We just want people to come in and feel welcome and come play the game of futsal.
And so, obviously the accent, you're not a native to County Armagh, so how did you end up here? Was it love or was it something else?
Yes, it was love. Yeah, I am from Waycross, Georgia, in the States. I came here, I was coaching, and I met my wife not too far from where we are right now. I met my wife, and we both love football, and we both love futsal, and we wanted to create the sport together. They just create an organization that futsal is just more than just playing, but more of a family environment. Believe it or not, our numbers when we started the team, it looked a bit low at the beginning, but then it started to pick up very fast, and we had a lot of people join the club, and we've always have people messaging us that are interested in playing futsal, and even this year we have a lot of new guys that are coming to join the team that are from different countries, which is good, and we want the sport to grow. We're welcoming anybody to join us. Just if they have any questions, they can always message the page about futsal, but we think the sport of futsal will grow in Northern Ireland, and that's what our plan is to do.
So yeah, obviously with all these different cultures, I'm sure there's a few different languages as well. How do you get around that? Is it?
Yes. So one thing I have with my guys, and I'm always telling them when we're playing that we're all speaking English, of course, but we do have a lot of Portuguese-speaking guys on the team from different countries, which is good because we're learning different things, and we might have set pieces that are set up that might be in different languages. But it's really good learning the different cultures and food and everything, and I think that's what brings us together, because at the end of the day, you don't really talk that much when you're playing futsal. The ball does more of the talking.
And so what would you say to anyone that's looking and maybe is interested, maybe thinks, God, I'd be a complete beginner at this and I would have no idea?
Yeah, so I think futsal is great for anybody, whether you're young or whether you're old. First of all, it's an indoor sport. We are in Northern Ireland, so it rains a lot. But I think people can fall in love with it really quick. It's not your traditional indoor sport where you're kicking the ball off the wall. You have a bit of rules. You have a boundary that you have. I won't go too much into detail with that. But if anyone is looking to join, there's you can check on the Facebook page. Northern Ireland is trying to promote it more here, because we have a men's and a women's team that a lot of people don't know about, but we're trying to promote that also.
Hopefully, like with this project and the league like being more competitive and more clubs getting in, we can like display week in, week out at the weekends like good futsal, and like bring like even younger generations and like everyone that likes the sport to help the club grow and even the sports. So hopefully that can happen.
Yeah. And so you're enjoying it. You're enjoying the sport, and you're getting on quite well so far. Then.
Yeah. It's just the second year now, so the expectations aren't high. But I'd like to say like we go at every match and every game with an intention to win. And there's like quite a few good teams in the league, so it's very competitive. And like since it's our second year, and now we know most of the teams. We hope that like we have more experience and we can get like higher in the table and even like compete to go to Europe. So that's our goal.
Yeah. You're obviously from Kilkeel. Yeah. Well, how did you find out about the squad?
CJ is actually my brother-in-law. My Emily's his wife, is my sister. So whenever they were talking about setting up the club last year, they just kind of said to me if I wanted to try it. I sort of have a background in hockey. Still play hockey at the minute on Saturdays and that. And just wanted to try something different. Always enjoyed like indoor football, 5-a-side, just kickabouts, and thought I'd come up and try it, see what it was like, just sort of give it a go.
So would you compare it to 5-a-side, or would you say it's a wee bit more intense or a wee bit more serious, competitive?
there is similarities, but it's a lot more intense and competitive. Like there's a lot of differences too. Like rules, obviously 5-a-side's just sort of any rules go, but futsal, there's a lot more to it, and enjoy that side of it, that competitive side of it too.
But did you know much about the sport before you went into it, or was it just
not a thing? Literally, I'd watched maybe one match before. CJ used to play for a different team.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watched one game before, but didn't really know the rules, didn't really know what was involved, even how long the match was or anything like that.
You're obviously one of the more dedicated ones, travelling from Kilkeel every day as well.
Yeah.
But how have you found the time then, the first 2 years then?
Yeah, so pretty good, really good. Obviously mixing with a lot of different guys, cultures, different backgrounds and things. Trying to work together as a team. Obviously learning the sport of futsal was very new to me and something that I've enjoyed. Always been involved in sort of different team environments, but this is the most diverse by far.
Yeah.
It's been a really good experience. Yeah.